Hello, good morning. Oh, good afternoon or good evening, good whatever time it is in your location. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. So, people, this is a surprise, okay? I didn't plan on this stream, but something is going on in Paris. So, I was like, instead of making a video, why not give the people the opportunity to talk? So, unless you've been living under a big rock, you might know by now that Kylian Mbappe is going to stay. Mbappe to stay at PSG. Finally, after saga and month of politics and money and all that, the saga is apparently over, and Kylian Mbappe called Florentino Perez this morning to tell him, I don't know, this morning? I don't know what time it was because I just woke up, so I am confused. I think it's morning everywhere, but it's not morning everywhere. So, as you can tell here, from Mr. Here We Go himself, he says, Kylian Mbappe will stay at PSG. He's definitely not joining Real Madrid this summer. The final decision has been made and communicated to Florentino Perez. Here we go. That's it. So people, get in the comment, get in the phone, call, you know. I put the link for everybody to call and express how are you feeling about this situation. The call is there for free. Everybody can call. You don't have to pay anything. So it's on top of the chat over there. Okay, so you call us. Let us know what you think about the situation, or just leave, comment, and we're gonna try to answer. And I will go through and read comment from people on social media without really talking only about myself and my ideas, So remember to subscribe, like, share. The channel is for the people and by the people. Tonight, we have a game between PSG and Mainz. So that is the French league. Last game of the season. So I'm gonna be live, but this one was just a surprise because of the news that just came out. So Mbappe to stay. Here we go. As you can tell here from Mr. Here We Go himself, Kylian Mbappe to stay. So this is my comment on Fabrizio. I said, listen, bullies bullied. That makes sense? Like when you bully people a lot, you don't want to be bullied, right? You think you are the man, okay, you are on top of the world, you are entitled to sign whoever you want, you destroy other teams by getting their best element, offering them more money, politics involved, you get the VAR decisions, referees and all that. When you've been doing this for years, right? You are the king of the world. You think nothing can happen to you. So in that part, I'm okay with that. I don't care about money and politics because this is exactly what Real Madrid been doing for years and years. If they are where they are today, they are on top of the world just because of dirty tactics, dirty money that they make it looks like clean. They get everybody's best players. Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, not even Ronaldinho, Eden Hazard, Rudiger, people like that. They got all they want. And now that PSG say, you know what, this time, even if we have to fight financially and politically, we're going to do it. And Real Madrid fans are crying and complaining, oh, it's about money. brother, this is exactly what you've been doing for years. Politics and money. That's how you get where you are, because of politics and money. But Hussein, my brother, talk to me. Good, man. Long time. Yes.
Everyone loves him. The media loves him in France. The media in Spain is very toxic. He'll have all the pressure on him. Win the Champions League with PSG, become a hero, have a statue outside the stadium, and then leave.
Yeah, that is a good point. The point that I see here is, like I was talking earlier on before you came on, like Real Madrid, I want them to test their own medicine, right? They got the test of their medicine, their own medicine, because that's what people been feeling all this year. The thing is, they gave up on Haaland to get Mbappe because they were too sure to get Mbappe. Now they lost Haaland and Mbappe. So they are feeling double pain at the moment. And well, after 2 years or 3 years, they can go and buy Haaland from City, and Mbappe also can still come because he's still young, but it's not gonna be the same. I just wanted them to know that they are not invincible. Okay, anything can happen to them, and they have to feel at least one time how other teams been feeling. What do you think about that?
Yeah, totally agreed. This dominance has to end for Real Madrid. And hopefully, like, the Premier League is becoming this way where City and Liverpool, not even Liverpool, City are getting all the players. So I hope Chelsea also sign a superstar. It has been a long time we haven't signed anyone. So we need this in the Premier League as well, not just Europe.
Okay, so not necessarily a superstar for me, but I respect your opinion. But can you imagine right now Chelsea goes boom and sign Tchouaméni? Like, because Real Madrid also been after him to sign Tchouaméni, and we go get Tchouaméni, so they're gonna miss out on Tchouaméni, the Mbappe and Haaland the same window. I want them really to feel that way. And Paul Pogba also, probably they're gonna go for him, but he already agreed with Juventus or something like that. So I wanna see them like everybody, they miss out on every target this window.
That would be beautiful.
That would be beautiful. So, but for Chelsea, it's still a question mark, because do you have any news about the new owners, when they're gonna be announced? And we are way behind.
Yeah, it's been a surprise. Like, they announced once that terms have been agreed. He's been coming to the stadium, just announcing. Everyone knows it. I don't know why it's taking so long.
Because we need to start working on this,
Yeah.
We
so
need...
if we had won the FA Cup, would have been Abramovic's FA Cup, or?
Yeah, it's gonna be, because officially still his club. It's still document not signed yet. Let me say, just like a presidential election, right? There is a elect president, and there is a president in charge until you get you get to the oath and you do all the ceremony and sign and all that. It's still the other president. If you get killed the same day before even you take the oath, and then the guy that was there, the president before, will continue or something. So it's not over until it's signed and announced. So if we won, which we didn't, very sad, it was going to be Abramovic era, but the girls, the women division, won the last FA Cup for Chelsea. So the way it is, hopefully that guy Todd Boehly is gonna see what we need now and try to back the manager.
Yeah. Everything he's been doing and saying, it's on point. Let's just hope.
Yeah, action, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Action.
Yeah, when United owners came in, they were also doing and saying this good things, but then see what happened.
Yeah, action. You need to come in. So you were talking about big names. Chelsea need to make a statement with big names. What's going through your mind? Like, if we have a chance to sign somebody, a big name, who would be that big name?
Declan Rice, bro.
Rice.
Declan
Okay.
Rice, yeah.
Yeah,
He's a superstar already. I think he fits in the squad. Everyone likes him, and he fits tactically as well. With him, we can change formations. He can play multiple positions. He can play back three, holding mid. USMNT is great, but Declan Rice adds that extra thing where he's already proven in the Premier League. I think he should be our number one target.
Yeah, you are one of the few people that still think that Declan Rice is a good signing, because many online experts they don't want to even hear that. They're gonna attack you directly and give you all the statistics about things that he doesn't do and forget everything that he does. And they're gonna get on you, man, because he's English, he's from the academy, and then overrated. So if you say that, be careful, because some people are gonna knock your door.
They don't watch football, bro. When the game is on, they're on Twitter.
Yeah,
they're not looking at the screen.
That's
they're
the
looking
problem.
at their phone's screen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people do nowadays, man. They just watch a highlight or TikTok. Oh, who score? Oh, such and such. Oh, some comps on YouTube, and all of a sudden they are expert and they tell you everything about football, but you didn't watch 90 minutes of football, bro. Football is not only about who scored or who had an assist. It's about the package. Certain people are just low key, but they just doing what needed for the team to win. But yeah, you are one. I'm surprised that you like Rice, but in the community, oh my goodness, that guy need to go.
Not in the community, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you're not in the community. You are lucky, man. Yeah. You know, I was happy guy, you know, for years. I just joined like those Chelsea groups. Before I had like only like Instagram or Facebook for the family only. And then like a year ago, I decided to go to the community because of what I do, because of, you know, the YouTube stuff and social media. But oh my goodness, when you got there, you got hooked. You can't get out anymore. But I was a happy man before that, because you see the amount of hate and nonsense and stupidity certain people are saying online, and still got a lot of attention and likes and fame and all that. You are like, how people think nowadays? Like how? Like people would prefer to take like a few like one sentence of somebody speculating or something, instead of like reading an article or just go check statistics and see what's going on himself. So they prefer just to listen to that speculation instead of checking fact. People don't check facts anymore. They don't read anymore. They're not interested on what you're saying. Analysis, no. It's always shortcut. You are good, you are bad. You didn't score, you scored. You are a bowler or you are nothing, you have to go. This is the generation that we are living in, but it is.
Yeah, I think problem comes when a lot of people, they actually haven't played the sport. It makes a difference, like when you have actually played the sport and then you watch it. You watch it through a different lens. A lot of people, they haven't played not even football. They have not been in a team. They don't realize how.
That is FIFA generation, man. We have our everything inside your room 24/7. You don't go even outside to understand how hard it is even to play with your friends outside. So everything is easy on the computer. So that the way it is, my bro. That the way it is.
Hey, I wanna ask you this question. I was watching Rant's stream. You know Rant's, right?
Yes.
So he was saying that players like Mbappe are uncoachable and you have to build a system around them instead of trying to improve their game or telling them what to do. Create a system around them. And he was saying Klopp has done the same thing with Mo Salah. And I was thinking that is Tuchel overcoaching Chelsea attackers? Maybe players like Ziyech. He doesn't need to be coached. You have to build a system around him. And maybe that's what happened in PSG as well. He was trying to overcoach them. So do you think that Tuchel has this thing in him where he's trying to overcoach, especially the attackers?
Yeah, that is a very good question. Depend on how you see things. Uncoachable, I mean, what he meant there is like you have to let like flair players do their flair things. Like you can't really limit them on a certain, corner, do this and that. Like give them more freedom to do what they have to do. That's how I understand what he said. I didn't watch it, but that's how I understand it. Because at some point you need a little bit of structure at the end of the day. But if you're gonna overcoach and tell people exactly what to do, I think Guardiola is the master of that. Like, hey, you do what I'm telling you to do, or you are out of the team. He did the same with Abramovic, Samuel Eto'o, Ronaldinho, Harry, like you don't teach them how to score goals or how to play. Just put them in a certain structure to allow them to flourish. And for Thomas Tuchel, for me, I would say our attackers been undercoached, because there is no really a structure that is helping them to flourish. Kalim Hassanadai playing as a wing back. We don't play traditional wingers anymore when we have proper wingers. We just build the structure to protect the defense and to a certain extent protect the midfield, the weakest link in the midfield, people like Jorginho and stuff like that. So if you look at our structure, I think it's undercoached. That's all I can say, because if you look at Vinicius Junior, right? Let me just give you an example. Before that, Vinicius Junior was running like a headless chicken at Real Madrid. Look at Ancelotti when he went there. 1 season only, he completely transformed that guy. Told him exactly what to do, where to be, and look at him today, unstoppable. So for me, I think we're not getting the best out of our strikers because we can't coach them. Don't tell me that everybody there is just crap and we need to sell all of them and buy new ones. Sometimes you have to coach them, give them the right structure, tell them what to do, and let's see what's going to happen. So I don't know. But that is just my opinion, the way I see it. Because if you have to give everybody the freedom, bro. Just think about it. You're going to give Hakim Ziyech the freedom, and then you're going to have to give Werner the freedom. You're going to have to give Lukaku the freedom. And then it's going to be just all over the place. Like, you need a certain way of structure. You can't really give everybody the freedom over freedom, if that makes sense. But I understand what Rent said, that in the team, that's why in the team you don't need too many big heads, because it's gonna cause you a problem if you give all of them the freedom, or they have to play every single game, and then you are in trouble because who's gonna track back? Who is going to do such and such? So and that is the problem at PSG at the moment. Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, they don't track back, they don't tackle, they don't defend, they don't do anything. They are very efficient in the final third. That's why they conceded a lot of goals and they lost a lot of games, because nobody is doing the dirty work. So yeah, it's a tough one, but
usually what happens is in an attack of three, two of the players, they are very disciplined and doing their job, and one of them is just
free,
doing his thing.
Exactly.
Even when Chelsea won the league under Conte, like Hazard was the person who was just doing his own thing.
Exactly.
And everyone around him was
need to be disciplined.
Structured.
Okay, that's right. You got it. You nailed it. You nailed it. So I think we have been undercoached. We need to coach certain people. I don't agree with everybody that say we need to get rid of everybody and bring new players, because even if you bring new players and then you're gonna need time to put them in a certain structure for them to perform. We already have players. I think we have to create different structures, and in each structure we give the freedom to somebody. Like Hakim Ziyech, play him, I don't know, 4-1-4-1 or something. He does very good in that system. It's not that we have to play that system every single game, but when he's there, you twist the structure to give him the freedom. And when we play Lukaku in front, you switch the structure to allow Lukaku to do his own thing. So that's what I think. We need to free certain players, but not the same time as, okay, all of them all of them, the three in front, all of them do what they want. No, that is going to destroy the team.
Yeah, totally agreed. We have to just identify our main guy, build the attack around him.
Yeah.
And we already know who our main guy is, Havertz.
Yeah, Kai Havertz. And like I said, Lukaku, listen, I didn't want a Lukaku to begin with, but when he came to Chelsea, I have to support him. Even Lukaku, I still believe that with the right structure, the right system, with the right people around him, we can get something out of Lukaku. Because who's going to pay 100 million? Probably let it go and mug Real Madrid or something. Now that they missed out on Mbappe, let's try to sell them Lukaku or something. But jokes aside, I think even Lukaku, we can still get some good performance if we play in the right structure that will allow him to do something. I mean, we've been focused a lot on the defense, bro. A lot. So, yeah. I don't know. It's just...
Yeah, I've been watching your transfer streams and videos. Who do you think will assign a center back? Like, we have been linked to so many center backs.
Yeah. For me, I might surprise you, but I would like to try the last time Koulibaly, because he will cost about 30 to 35 million. But the problem is we don't really do business with that Laurentis, or what his name is, from Napoli, De Laurentiis or whatever, So, Koulibaly, why? Because we are losing a very experienced guy, like Rudiger is going. Christensen, yeah, you can put him in the bracket of experience, even though he got his flaws and diarrhea and all that. But we are losing him. Azpilicueta also is pushing to go. I think at the end, the club, I think he deserved it. He earned it. Just like Peter Cech when he asked to go to Arsenal, Roman say, yeah, you can go. And according to what I heard, Roman already allowed Azpilicueta to leave, no matter what. But he signed the contract extension of 1 year is just to get some money out of him. So I think he's leaving too. So we're gonna need a little bit of experience.
Yeah.
Thiago Silva is gonna be 38 years old next season. You bring the kid, Levi, still a kid, 19. He's gonna be 20 years old. So I needed somebody, very, very experienced in the defense. But I am also open to the fact that unknown, no name brand, no name brand, like somebody from somewhere. All of a sudden he came to Chelsea, like Guardiola guy from Germany, or let's say Lacroix is another German guy. There are so many young talent coming from the French league, from Bundesliga, that we don't even know them because we don't watch them. But I am open to unknown, who will flourish at Chelsea Football Club. You know, somebody from Celtic or Rangers or something. Because I still even remember when Van Dijk was at Celtic and he was linked with Chelsea. Everybody, Van Dijk, who's that? Who's that? So, I'm open to that. But listen, Koundé is my guy, right? Koundé is my guy. He's my country guy. I respect him. I'm just not convinced that he's big enough to be a centre back at Chelsea Football Club. A full back, yes. In the midfield, yes. But as a centre back, you need somebody who can bully other people instead of him being bullied. So the guy is less than 6, and I don't trust anybody less than 6 to lead my centre back position. Yes, people will tell you, oh, the timing is perfect. He's such and such. But listen, bro, this is the Premier League when you have to deal with somebody called Erling Haaland, right? In the defense. He's going to bully you. Okay? You're going to play against somebody like Harry Kane. You are my center back. I want you to be taller than anybody. But
in a back three, though, Azpilicueta has worked.
Yeah, in the
He's
back three,
short.
yes. But the sweeper, yeah. He never played as a sweeper as Azpilicueta. You know, you need somebody who is going to play the sweeper in the back three. And for me, I think it's time also to try back four. Back four to allow our attackers and traditional wingers to do their thing. So I think back three against big teams where we need a result. Back four where we had to play our football, you know. That's the way I see it. Thomas Tuchel need to work on few other systems, if that makes sense. Back three helped us win the Champions League, destroy teams for fun, but we've been found out, bro. Even back three is not working anymore. Okay, so Mr. Arthur and Michael and every name that I'll call you today, not Fab Rome has confirmed it. I have no other choice than believe him. Okay. I really thought he'll join PSG, but now that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed, I have no other choice but to believe. This guy is funny. I know what you mean, bro.
I think he's talking about Koundé, maybe.
No, he's talking about Mbappe. Real Madrid. Yeah, I got what you mean. Real Madrid instead of PSG. Yeah, Fabrizio Romano already confirmed it, so it's done. Fabrizio said that he called, actually the president. He called Florentino Perez today to tell him, yeah, I'm not coming. So.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I totally agree with you. Real Madrid in the mud.
They've been bullying people. Now they got bullied. That's what I believe. I like the fact that they've been bullied also. But the money is too much. But it is what it is, man. Herbert, my brother, what do you have to say?
This Mbappe deal. I'm just glad that it's over, man. This is so frustrating. It doesn't concern any of us except for Madrid and PSG. And, just being thrown news after news about he's going, his mother is saying this and that. I'm just glad that this whole saga is over. And to be honest, I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion or not. I think it's best for him to stay at PSG because when you go to Madrid, you're not the main man. The main man is always the club. It's probably the only club. That's why everyone dreams about playing for Real Madrid. You're never even Ronaldo wasn't the main man. He was the, superstar of the club, but he was booed out. Same for Iker Casillas. So, anyways, if I'm not wrong, Mbappe is a Parisian, isn't he? He's from Paris as well. So he could form his own legacy at PSG by winning them the first Champions League. So
winning one Champions League with winning one Champions League with PSG is better than winning 3 with Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's not gonna be special anymore, isn't it? Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be special. There, he's a man. But I also heard that a lot of politics got involved. Even the president of France got involved. But that's what Madrid been doing for years, bro. They got this the back from the state and from, man, they've been bullying people. So for me, I'm gonna just stand on the bullying part of it. Real Madrid, they want a player, they come get him. Look at what they did to Ronaldo when he was at Man United. Ronaldo even said, "Oh, I feel like a slave here because they don't want to let me go." They pushed and pushed and pushed. Sir Alex was like, no, give me one more year. They use a dirty tactics to get Ronaldo from Manchester United. They use dirty tactics to get Kaka from Milan. They always use dirty tactics because they have money, they have the power, but it's weird to see that Real Madrid fans are complaining about politics and money because it's happened to them. That's
But I think that's what their standard is, man. I mean, that's what they aspire every season. It's not a surprise that they have won the Champions League 13 times. I mean, when you are that kind of a club, you want the best players to play for your club. So, I mean, we can call it bullying because obviously, I mean, we don't have that kind of status in the European level. But look, Rudiger is going to Madrid. I mean, be it for money or not money. I mean, why didn't Chelsea give that money? I mean, that's what Madrid can do, man. They just have that pull. Every South American, European wants to play for that club. You can't help it.
Because of the reputation they built over the years, but also that reputation was built because they had more money and more political influence than everybody. So the next generation, they're not gonna know that political and money thing. They're gonna just see, oh, it's prestigious. It's 13 championship or whatever, Champions League and all that. But if you look at the root of that prestige and what they built over the years is been because of money and politics. So Alta been asking here, who should Madrid sign out? We have Rashford. Marcus Rashford is there, free. We have Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial also, they can go for him. Michy Batshuayi, remember him? A Chelsea legend. They can go for Michy Batshuayi. You know, still many bowlers out there to go and sign. Listen, I'm not gonna be surprised if they go for Nunes, right? What's his name again? Darwin Núñez. Yeah.
But he's a striker. He's not he's not really a winger.
Yeah, Mbappe was transforming a little bit to like kind of winger striker role, kind of. I don't know.
I think they need a right winger because they don't have any replacement for Bale. They already got Vinicius and Benzema, so need a right winger.
From the right winger, how about Rodrigo? Rodrigo also is very good.
He's more of a substitute player. Do you think he's like a first team? I think that Anthony from Ajax, he could be interesting.
He's amazing. I would have like Chelsea. Yeah. He has that Neymar kind of touch in him.
Oh, yeah? I haven't really watched him that often. Now that you said it, I'm going to pay a little bit of attention to Anthony.
What about Pulisic?
Pulisic, for me, because of my bias, of course, I would like to keep him. But he just is making me mad lately. I don't lie. I tell the truth, no matter if I love the player, but he let me down so many times. Champions League final here, and they're like very important moment. Like you have this chance to make your name bigger, and then he always shoot off target. At least freaking shoot on target, bro. Anyways, so I don't think that Pulisic knew Americans owners, and then they're gonna let him go because Pulisic is an institution here. After Kentucky Fried Chicken is Pulisic. So
I think there's another player like I think Gnabry could go there. I think he's out of contract this time.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, he's up there.
Good point because he been in contract talk with and that is a very good point. And even the guy called the guy from Leipzig, Nkunku, yeah, that's the guy. Nkunku also from Leipzig. Yeah, we're gonna see them signing some some names this window because they've been waiting for Mbappe for almost 2 years now, and then all of a sudden they get smashed in the face. Yeah, they still have very, very good player to go for, but I also think that they're gonna come back one day for Haaland, because I heard that Haaland actually got a release clause for in the second year at Man City. I think it was like 150 million or something like that. I don't know, I'm not sure, but that's what I heard.
Rafinha from Leeds as well.
Yeah, Rafinha from Leeds. Yeah, it's getting very
exciting. Going to Barcelona.
Well, but when Real Madrid for sure are gonna offer more money on sign-on and all that.
They already have too many Brazilians, so it will be good for him.
Yeah, because he's going to Barcelona because Deco is his agent. He played for Barcelona and also for Chelsea, but the money there is gonna be more than what he's getting at Leeds. But if Real Madrid really come and offer him crazy amount of salary, he might switch. Who knows? It's about money. So Figo, somebody is talking about Figo was captain of Barcelona and waking up in the morning and went to sleep in the evening at Real Madrid. That is another point. Yeah, we've seen people switching, even the big Ronaldo, right? But Ronaldo was a little different, like the R9. He went to Inter and then went to Real Madrid, but I know what you mean. Mr. SA say, put Harry Maguire up front. So Real Madrid now need to sign Harry Maguire because they missed up on Mbappe. That's funny. Let me read some of the comments here. Mr. Sheriff said that, I don't know, they don't scout their own players, but they buy other teams' best players. Yeah, they've been bullying people all the time. Like, people need to do. But today, to give them some credit, they bought Vinicius and Rodrigo as kids from Brazil. So, yeah. But in general, now they are talking already about Reece James. They are talking already about getting Reece James. They have the power and they have the money to do it.
That's not happening.
Yeah,
I just don't see it.
So when they just target somebody's best players and say, we're gonna get to you in 2 years, and I am suspecting that they talk to the agent before and say, don't sign a new contract, we're gonna give you this and that, and then some players try even to run their contract, or only one year left, so they don't pay enough money on transfer fee, and they can give that money to the agent or something. They are using some dirty tactics to get what they want. So I'm happy about Mbappe, not only because of money or whatever, or him winning with PSG, but because they have to feel what we all been feeling for years. Injustice. Let's see here. Mbappe. Okay. I'm not gonna read every comment here. Real Madrid. Mahrez, Anthony, Gnabry. Gundogan also, I heard that he's leaving Manchester City. So we don't know. Somebody is trolling me, telling me that I think for 40 million, Harry Maguire would be a decent signing for Chelsea. Bro, you must be smoking something.
He must be a United fan.
Yeah, this is an agent. That he must be smoking something for sure. He is smoking and smoking.
I think you guys need, you also need, at least 5 players coming in.
Yeah.
Because I was just reading Tuchel's comments about Conte, and he was saying he's only 40% fit of the season. And he's part of your core, right? Isn't he? With Reece James, Mendy, and I don't know, Kovacic and all them. And even he is injured. So, I mean, I know that Pulisic, I don't think he has been injured since November, but I think, with him, he can go down anytime. So, I think, we mentioned like Gnabry. I think that's the kind of player you need. He's only 26, coming into his prime. He gets lots of goals from the wing. Ziyech is also injured most of the times. And you don't really have a number 10. Like, you don't have a creative midfielder. Most of them are like efficient.
Yeah.
But so I think this is a big window for Chelsea as well, because if you don't give what Tuchel demands, I think he could leave by the end of the season, because this is like the second transfer window where he's facing lots of uncertainties.
Yeah.
So, Rangnick mentioned that United need an open heart surgery, and we need at least 7 or 8 players. But Chelsea are not far behind, man. I think this end of the season for you guys hasn't been great.
Yeah.
So,
I agree. We the first thing is just announce a new owner. For me, is just please announce somebody so we can at least know who's gonna lead us for the next 10 years or so, and then we can start planning on something. I agree, but we have almost the same issues. But I still believe that Chelsea got some quality there. We have a great loan army, like it's not like United need to buy pretty much everybody. Beside that guy that plays for Forest, what is the United?
James Garner.
That one is a very good player. But Chelsea got people like Gallagher. They have Sterling. They get people like that we can still use and get. We have. Armando Broja. So for Chelsea, we already have some kind of structure. We're gonna need some element, but I still repeating myself that Chelsea also, the manager also need to know how to work with certain players, change the system, adjust things a little bit around. One dimension of football also is killing many players. So that is just my opinion, but it is what it is. So let me.
Mbappe's mom said he has contracts with both PSG and Real Madrid. So I think maybe it's not over yet.
It's not over
maybe
yet.
It will drag through the whole summer. Who knows?
That's from Fabrizio again. What's going on?
Like Mbappe's mom, they asked her, "Is he staying at PSG?" And she said he has contracts with Madrid as well.
Oh yeah, I heard about it. Yeah. Literally what she said was like, it's not about money, because he got offered the same kind of contract from PSG and Real Madrid. So now it's up to Mbappe to decide. That's what the mother said. Like, it's not on me, it's not about money, it's not about anything, because he got everything from both sides. So he agreed with both sides in principle. Now he needs to make a decision. But according to Fabrizio here, like, he called, like when Fabrizio said this, and also I was watching L'Equipe in France live, because I have French television here. Like, those people, when they say something, there's one Tarago who is very close to the Mbappe family, like everything Mbappe he knows. So he came out and said it's done, he's staying. So that guy is just like the Fabrizio Romano of Mbappe's family. When he said it's just, okay, this is the bottom line because Tarago says so. So he says so, but anything can change. And what I heard is that Mbappe played this game very, very good. He went to Qatar, he went to Madrid, he was playing games, he got everything he wanted and even beyond. He might even become the president of France right now. Okay, so he got everything he wanted, and at the end, I'm staying. So very smart, that guy. He's gonna be a billionaire like in the age of 25 or something, because what he got offered is just crazy.
One thing about Mbappe, like, for a young guy, he looks so confident.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he just knows what he's doing. Even when he misses a chance, he looks like he doesn't care. Everything is going according to plan. He looks kind of that guy. Like other players, they get like when they miss a chance, they grab their head and
yeah.
Mbappe
He's very
is
confident.
very calm. Yeah.
Herbert said that he's gonna give us Harry Maguire for free. Take him, sign him for 10 years. Harry Maguire for free, man. No, Joe, keep him, Harry Maguire. So, Herbert, I heard that the boss is in town, Ten Hag, and he's gonna watch.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I mean, he's in London. I think we will have his first interview on Monday. I mean, after we put ourselves into the Conference League, because I mean, look, if we don't win against Palace, United are in the Conference League, and if West Ham win, again United will be in the Conference League. I mean, imagine Ronaldo in the Conference League. So, and we don't have even Ronaldo for the last game. Like, we have so many players where most of the players have checked out. But look, Ten Hag is in. As I said, like, I mean, he's not here to celebrate. After he mentioned that all the Dutch players in the Ajax team, they went to some, Dutch Caribbean island for celebrating the, Eredivisie win. But he went to London to talk with, officials of United. So he's doing the work right now, because we have to not forget that this is a World Cup year as well. So the transfer window is shortened. So you have to make your deals quickly. So there is that thing. But yeah, we can expect his interview on Monday, and it will be very interesting. I mean, we need that kind of efficiency, man. Although I'm not really going to give credit to any other United officials like, Richard Arnold and these Murto. There is this Murto guy. So, but look, at least there is some direction for us. But again, we need at least 7 players, because at least 10 are leaving. That's not even this is not the first time it's happening, but I mean, yeah. But again, if you are in the conference, and there is this whole De Jong situation as well. Like, I don't know if you saw Xavi's quote today, that I mean, he was very skeptical about keeping De Jong, but like, he was saying that De Jong is an important part of our project. He should be here for this new era and all that. But again, we have to understand we have some economic situations. So for that, at least we have to get Europa League, because if you are in the Conference League, I don't think De Jong will come, and our budget will be even shorter, because right now we have a 120 million budget apparently. So, and if we boost that by further sales, we can at least have something around 150, 170. So
yeah,
that last game is very important for us.
Very, very important. So, gentlemen, we're gonna leave here because I have another stream scheduled. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Champions League final for the women, but it depends. But I have another stream scheduled for PSG Mainz tonight, because it's gonna be very interesting with the Mbappe deal, and so need to get some work done before that. So, what do you think about De Bruyne and Foden winning the Player of the Year for De Bruyne, and the Young Player of the Year for Foden? Let's go, Herbert, before we leave. What do you think about De Bruyne? Do you think that somebody else deserve it more than Kevin De Bruyne?
I was seeing, like, Liverpool fans were upset that Salah did not make it because he had more goals than him. And I think the assists are also almost the same. But again, you have to remember that Salah is more of a striker. So he will obviously have more goals. But I think De Bruyne has better GA. I think that's the thing, than Salah, if I'm not wrong. So look, I mean, as a United fan, I could not care who wins it because our season has been so pathetic. But again, I think apart from that young player thing was interesting, because if I'm not wrong, Trent and Saka, them three were the contending for with Foden. So that was quite interesting that Saka was in there. I mean, he has a good season, but do I think like he's as talented as, Trent or Foden? I don't think so. I mean, he's a good player. I mean, with Saka, I always felt that he's he's good at everything, but he's not exceptional at one thing. So there is that. But I think, Foden winning is fine. I mean, he always turns up. He rarely has a bad game, till Foden. So,
yeah. For me, really, I was going to name Salah. That is just my opinion. For me, I think Salah deserve it. But De Bruyne also is a good shout, but I don't know. He got the same assist as Mason Mount this season, by the way. And Mount got more goals in the Premier League. Well, it is what it is. He won it. Herbert, join me in about, 2-3 hours from now. And if you have time, you can come on. Thank you so much for helping, my brother. All right, Hussein, what do you think? Player of the season and young player of the season. What is your opinion?
For me, player of the season, I think I would have preferred Salah over De Bruyne. And for young player, I think Trent was better because he has more impact on the Liverpool team. If you take Trent out of the Liverpool team, it makes such a difference.
That is a very good point. That is a very good point.
Yeah, Foden, like he's been great and all, but if you take Foden out of City team,
no, the team still perform and score tons of goals. Yeah. I see what you mean.
That's how I look at it. Yeah.
And also, I think that should change the young player of the year to like a rookie, like a known kid from, somewhere instead of like 21, 22 years old who already confirmed in the Premier League. They have to go for the rookie of something like that. But because they put even Mason Mount in the category of young players, even Declan Rice, who is already 23 years old. I don't know what age, until what age you're supposed to be young in football. But I think they should change that to a rookie, and put like Mount and other people to the next category. If you are a certain age or you've been long enough in the Premier League, we put you in the next category. But yeah, it is what it is, my brother. Thank you so much for helping. Been a long time. I hope you're doing good with your family. And when you have time. Yes, sir.
Yeah, in the future,
Hopefully, man. Peace and love to the family, and I will see you next time. Hussein, my brother from the United States of Canada. People, I'm leaving already because I have some other streams that I scheduled. So this one was just immediate. I was like, oh, Mbappe. And then I was like, instead of making video and then editing, and you know how it goes. It takes time and loading. And so I was like, let me just go there live, give the people the chance to talk, and then it is what it is. Lusala, let me just read a few of your comments before I leave. I think the PL should wait the end of the league to see who wins. If Liverpool win, the player of the season should go to Salah. Well, the player of the season is supposed to be the entire season. So when you have only one game left, I don't think it's going to make a big difference. I think Jurgen Klopp also to blame for Salah because Salah been on the bench many times this season, like since when he came back from the African Cup of Nations, he's been often on the bench, probably because of the contract situation, and they're trying to prepare the next big thing, give the chance to somebody who's going to stay there instead of somebody who is leaving. And Salah also could be a big shout for Real Madrid because the contract is, I don't think he's going to sign that contract. Is a small amount of money. Somebody like Salah deserves a lot of money. So you have to keep on an open mind when it comes to Salah going to Real Madrid after the final of the Champions League. Mane also is in a contract talk, so Liverpool won't pay anybody a crazy amount of money. They want to keep the wage structure at certain level. So that is going to be interesting to see if they're going to move to Real Madrid. Tragic TV, it's nice to see you. I think you are hurting yourself now because you put your effort, everything and money to get Mbappe, and everybody was like, yeah, it's going to happen, Mbappe. And the end, you get a sucker punch, I understand you. But complaining about money for a Real Madrid fan is so funny, right? So funny. That's what people been accusing you for years, for typing on other people's players, other teams. You go there, you get the best. When Real Madrid come calling, you can't say no. You build a reputation on going and getting other people's best players by offering them crazy transfer fee and also crazy salary. So seeing a Manchester, seeing a Real Madrid fan complaining about, oh, Mbappe need to go if he chooses money, that is hypocritical. Brother, that is, just think about what other people have been feeling over the years. Manchester United, Chelsea, you know, other teams around the world, Juventus with Zidane, okay? You go Kaka, AC Milan, everybody that you want, you go there. You think you get them for free or you give them the minimum wage? No, because you triple the money they are getting. You get them all kind of bonuses. It's crazy. And you built that reputation of being a prestigious club because you got money to bully everybody else. Brother, let's be honest for once. Has nothing to do with money because he got crazy amount of money. More than 100 sign-on fee on him if he signed for Real Madrid. Go watch Romain Molina. You speak French. Go watch the French television and see the structure that Real Madrid offered to Mbappe. It was like Qatar offered this money. Real Madrid matched that kind of money. They were matching all the time. Has nothing to do with money here. It has something to do with pride. Real Madrid got helped by money and politics. Now they have to test their own medicine. This is what we, other fans, been feeling over the years because of your dirty tactics. So talking about Mbappe choosing money over Real Madrid is not true. That is the narrative that's going on right now, but you were not going to get Mbappe for free. On paper, he was going to be signing for free, but you giving somebody 100 million on his sign-on fees. That is more than the transfer fee, right? So I'm so happy about it just because bullies been bullied. You bully other people, one day you're gonna find somebody who's gonna bully you. That's the way it works in life, you know. And Real Madrid, if they are honest enough, they're gonna tell you that, yeah, we've been doing this. Now it's our turn to feel the same pain, and now you're gonna feel double pain. Okay, Erling Haaland, City. You missed out on somebody, waiting for somebody else, and then it didn't happen. So good luck to you. You still have a great team with Karim Benzema, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and all that. All you need is Michy Batshuayi from Chelsea. You sign Michy Batshuayi from Chelsea, you take Rashford, you take Anthony Martial or something, you should be fine, man. Why can't you just make your own superstars? Luka Jovic was a superstar a few years ago. You put him on the bench, look at him now. You have to train him and put him to the next level. It is what it is. People, I am leaving. I have some other streams coming your way. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.
Comme on réveille, sonne navire, rêve d'évasion. Direction l'aéroport pour voyager vers le sun. On prend l'avion, pas de première classe, mais coca, whisky sans modération. Plateau, repas, pas si dégueulasse, je ne fais pas d'indigestion. Débarquement, casquette, claquette et bon son à fond. Short t-shirt, rien à foutre, comme d'hab, on se positionne sans faire publication. Apéro improvisé sur plage dorée, premier plongeon. Le ciel secoue devant nos yeux, nos cœurs résonnent à l'unisson. C'est tous ces moments de joie de vivre que profondément on vit à fond. Simplement, sans se poser d'ultimes questions. Cramé sous le soleil, couleur écrevisse, rouge comme charbon. Passage de tonnes d'after, ça n'en fait pas neuf façon caméléon. Le soir on s'habille, on se fait plaisir sans discrétion. Spectacle ou petite marche, coucher de soleil à la recherche de sensations. C'est tout ce qu'on aime, yeux dans les cieux sans confusion. Pas besoin d'être jet set, ni d'avoir des tonnes de moulures au plafond.
Non, j'ai pas besoin de tous ces cons
Je trace ma route mais j'ai pas besoin de faire des bonds, tu sais. Je rêve d'évasion, de vivre de ma passion. Les pieds dans le sable, avec le fruit de la passion. Non, j'ai pas besoin de tous ces cons. Je trace ma route et j'ai pas besoin de faire des bonds, tu sais. Je rêve d'évasion, de vivre de ma passion. Les pieds dans le sable, avec le fruit de la passion. Besoin de vacances et puis de prendre le large. Oubliez le fait que je ne fais que prendre de l'âge. Mec, j'ai besoin de grandes plages. Je veux m'étaler sur le sable jusqu'à n'en plus finir. Découvrir le monde et toutes ces meufs avec un pur feeling. J'ai besoin d'air, pas besoin d'un 5 étoiles. En soirée, j'ai besoin de fun, je bois l'absinthe et toi. J'ai besoin de volleyball, même quand le soleil cogne. Je fais assez vite et assez vite pour danser le boléro. J'en profite, j'ai envie de jouer de la gratte. Des fois j'oublie la trappe. Petit feu de camp, on va élever la voix. Je suis bien calé avec mon chapeau de paille. Je suis en Espagne, je vois que le drapeau fly. Y'a ces gosses qui font des châteaux de sable. Y'a pas de saboteur, ni sourire salutaire. Tout le monde est vrai quand on s'évade, on ne compte pas les heures. J'ai besoin d'évasion. Non, j'ai pas besoin de tous ces cons. Je trace ma route mais j'ai pas besoin de faire des bonds, tu sais. Je rêve d'évasion, de vivre de ma passion. Les pieds dans le sable, avec le fruit de la passion. Non, j'ai pas besoin de tous ces cons. Je trace ma route mais j'ai pas besoin de faire des bonds, tu sais. Je rêve d'évasion, de vivre de ma passion. Les pieds dans le sable, avec le fruit de la passion.